So you know that one friend who, like, every time you get in their car, they act a little bit surprised and they're like, sorry about the mess, oh my gosh, it's so messy. And it's like they're surprised, like it's not usually, they act like it's not usually like this, but you've ridden in their car before and every time it's the same, it's the same mess. That's me, I'm that friend. Oh wow, okay, anyway, I'm here with takeout from Happy Veggie, which is one of my favorite vegan restaurants. It's like, I've said before that it's the first vegan restaurant I've ever been to. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I know Real Food Daily was up there. That was one of the first vegan restaurants. But the reason I think Happy Veggie was the first was because I came here at a suggestion of a friend. I mean, I was with a friend and I was with someone that I didn't particularly like. And this person, this like third wheel person, it was their suggestion to come to Happy Veggie. They were vegan. They were one of the first vegans that I ever met, and they honestly kind of put me off of veganism for a while because just of how they were. Basically, my opinion of this person became my opinion of veganism, and thankfully that changed eventually. But basically, because this was a vegan restaurant and because it was this person's suggestion, I didn't really have high hopes. I was kind of begrudgingly going along, and I ended up going to Happy Veggie and I ended up really liking it. And this was like a few years before I went vegan, probably not too long before, maybe 2 years before, 3 years before. So even before I went vegan, this is one of the vegan restaurants that I ate at on a semi-regular basis. I mean, still it wasn't too often because I was still pretty young and living with my parents, so they were like cooking and providing food and stuff. But on the days that I did like pick up takeout on my way home from work or whatever, it was usually a Happy Veggie. So anyway, the first thing that I got is their veggie egg rolls, which I'm kind of surprised and also glad that this is what it looks like, because I thought I was ordering spring rolls. I don't know if I was looking at the wrong picture on their online ordering, or maybe they posted the wrong picture next to the egg rolls, because I thought I was getting spring rolls. I've been sitting in my car since like 1 o'clock today, and it's now like 4, and it's a warm day, and I wanted something like refreshing, but I always go back and forth on spring rolls ever since I learned how to make them, and they're fairly cheap if you want to make your own at home, and very easy. You just get the spring roll wrappers and like whatever ingredients you want to put in, and you can make your little peanut sauce, and it's pretty easy and affordable. So they used to be my go-to appetizer because I thought they would be hard, complicated to make. So to me, it was like worth the price. But then once I figured out that it was easy, I try to order things that I don't know how to make at home, basically. But yeah, today I was in the mood for something refreshing, but this is not what I thought I was getting. But that's okay, because I don't think I've ever had this there before. I don't think I even knew that they had crispy egg rolls. I also ordered like 3 things, thinking I would have food for like tomorrow. And I think I was worried that if I got spring rolls that I would gonna have to eat them all today because they wouldn't keep tomorrow. But I mean, these are probably not going to be amazing the next day. They might be okay. I could put them in the toaster oven or in the air fryer or something. We'll see. I think it'll be okay. Probably better than spring rolls the next day. Okay, yeah, these are pretty good. They're like basically your standard takeout egg roll. It's just veggies inside, and then they give you a little dipping sauce. So they give you 6 pieces of the egg rolls plus like some veggies on the side, which like, you can't see it and I don't want to spill the sauce, but it's like carrots, cabbage, and then like, I think there's some regular lettuce underneath. So I wouldn't call it a garnish. It's just like a pile of veggies, but like I am the kind of person that I will eat the garnish. Like they also have, like another appetizer that I almost got today, but it was going to be too much stuff, is they have like chicken drumsticks. So it's like vegan chicken, obviously, and it comes on a little stick, so it looks like a chicken drumstick, and it comes with like this kind of veggies and stuff. But I think on that it is more like a garnish, because I think the drumsticks are like on top of the veggies. But honestly, that's like one of my favorite parts, is eating the veggies in the dipping sauce. So I'm probably going to only eat like a little bit of each thing because it's after 4 o'clock, and 4 o'clock is my pet's dinner time. I really wasn't expecting to be out this late, but because of a little mishap earlier, this just took longer than I thought it was going to. Basically, I had planned for my restaurant video today to be about Pura Vita, which is like an Italian vegan restaurant. They have a location in West Hollywood, and then they just opened a second one in Redondo Beach. The grand opening was today, and I showed up early, I guess. I showed up at 1 o'clock, but I thought that they would open for lunch and dinner, so that seemed like a safe time to come. And I called them like a little bit after 1. They told me they weren't open until 3, so I called back at 3, And I tried getting through on multiple ways. I tried calling several times, many times. They also said they had 2 methods of online ordering, so I tried both of those several times each, and couldn't get through. I waited for like 40 minutes and I just gave up, and that's how I ended up with Happy Veggie. But I'm never disappointed with Happy Veggie, so that's okay. But yeah, so I figured I'd just try a little bit of everything for video purposes, and then head home and just actually have dinner. For one, because I have to feed the pets, and also I started watching that series, a Netflix series, Dead to Me. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It has Linda Cardellini and Christina Applegate. They already have 2 seasons out, and it's one of those shows that I've like seen recommended for me on Netflix, like on the Netflix app. It keeps popping up, and I'm like, that seems like something I would like. But like I have to be in the mood, and I have to be ready to accept it. And so yesterday I started watching it, and it's really good. I really enjoy it. And so yeah, I started yesterday, and I'm already on the last episode, episode 10 of season 1. And it's getting good. I mean, it's been good ever since episode 1, but now it's getting like real good. Okay, so the next thing I got is their golden tofu. So this is one of my favorite appetizers that they have. It is basically just tofu, fried, I guess. And I feel a little bit silly ordering it sometimes because, I mean, it's tofu. Tofu is cheap. This appetizer, I think, is like $8. But here's why I order it. It comes with the sauce, okay? And the sauce, I think, is easy to make. I haven't tried making it, but I know someone told me that one time they didn't have the sauce available, and they gave them like lime wedges and just like salt and pepper to make their own. So I think that's literally all this is. It's like some kind of citrus and then salt and pepper. But then we have this herb thing, and they call this on their menu tiger mint. And I have Googled tiger mint many times because I'm like, I need to be able to recreate this at home. I need tiger mint to do so. And I haven't been able to figure out what it is. There's like, I mean, it's not Thai basil. It's something different. It tastes a little bit like basil, but it also tastes like mint. I don't know what it is. I don't know where to buy it. Maybe you know. Maybe you can tell me. I don't know. And I think I've also posted about it on social media at least a couple of times. I'm going to try to take a picture and I'll post on Instagram. Maybe Instagram knows. Okay, so to eat this, I basically just take a leaf of the tiger mint and dip it in the sauce, and it's amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure on the sauce. It might have a tiny bit of oil in it too. I'm not really sure. It's really good though. If you ever come to Happy Veggie, which I think you should, definitely get this and tell me what you think of it. I think out of their appetizers, this is probably my number 1. They also have the chicken drumsticks that I mentioned. Those are also really good. I think I would rank the spring rolls, like the fresh spring rolls, which I thought I was getting. I think I'd rank those a little bit higher than the egg rolls that I actually got. The egg rolls are pretty good. They're just basic. So if you're in the mood for egg rolls, get those. But they're not anything that you need to get. Okay, last but not least, and this is like probably my favorite entree that they have. It is their eggplant tofu. So I will insert a picture so I don't spill it everywhere, but it's basically just eggplant, basil, onion, and tofu. I will also add that this is usually a lot more photogenic when it's actually plated, like on a nice white plate in the container. It's not as attractive, but it still tastes just as good. So I'm not going to eat too much of this because it also comes with rice, and like I said, I got to get home to my stories and to my pets. Plus I've eaten this like many times, and I don't need to eat it to tell you what it tastes like. It's very good. I feel like it's maybe slightly less salty today, but it could just be because I'm following it after that like salt and pepper sauce. I think it's also maybe less oniony today because I think usually there's like a lot of big pieces of onions, and today there's only a few. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is the best one that I've ever had, but it's still pretty good. Alright guys, I'm gonna pack this up and get out of here. Happy Veggie is open now for takeout only. They don't have a patio or anything like that set up, so make sure if you're in the area to support them. They're like one of the, I think they're like the OG vegan restaurant in the South Bay. I'm pretty sure that they were the first one, so they've been around for a while. Alright, I think that's it. If you guys have been to Happy Veggie, let me know what your go-to order is, because I feel like this is one of the places, and you'll hear me say this a lot, but I have like my go-to order, and it's tough for me to try different things. I think I've probably tried everything on the menu here, and everything's been pretty good. I don't think there's anything I've tried and not liked. But yeah, if there's anything that you recommend, let me know. I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.